Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment is brought to you by our friends at Medic Regional Blood Center. And folks, I ask you this week to visit medicblood.org. Click the button about local blood drives. You'll see it's kind of right there on your left side of the screen. Type in your zip code and the dates, and they will show you where the next safe, secure drive is going to be held. And they still have them all week, every week. They've got them going on right now. And what a terrific gift to give back to the community at this point in time. So let's all support Medic Regional Blood Center, because when you do that, you are also supporting about more than 24 hospitals across East Tennessee, which means you're also supporting your neighbors. You're supporting one another. Medic Regional Blood Center, they've been doing this since the 50s, and it is a great thing to do for your community. Okay, the basketball tournament. It's a very simple name. That's all it's called, the basketball tournament. It's a 64-team, single elimination tournament that hands out $2 million in prizes, okay? It is scheduled to take place in July and August, and this will be the 7th season that they're doing this. So, and it's growing in stature. We talked last year about the Elam ending on this show, where at the end of the game, they just say, all right, instead of so many minutes to play and everybody can foul, they just say, nope. 8 points. You got to get this many points to win. You got to get to 80 or wherever. And the NBA All-Star game, they did it this year, and everybody loved it. It became a big hit. They do that in this tournament. That's kind of where it got its start, the Elam ending. Well, one of the 64 teams taking part this year, the Volunteers there, as you can see, 11 former Vols. Now, Bobby Mays has put this team together. He's the coach and general manager. Wayne Chisholm, Chris Lofton, Kevin Punter, Jarnell Stokes, Scotty Hobson, Robert Hubbs, Duke Cruz, John Fields, Melvin Goins, Cameron Tatum. Now, before he got out of here, Josh Ward said that he interviewed Jarnell Stokes this week, and Stokes said, well, I want to play. I don't know that I'm going to play. Depends on NBA situation and all kind. But if these guys all play, and if this tournament goes off and is played on ESPN, which is where it's scheduled to be aired, you think Vol fans will tune in to watch a team that's all DFL?
The tough thing about that is I think some will, but a single elimination, you have a bad game, you're already out. And then like Josh Ward said, can you get that full cast of characters there? Because you kind of lied in the paint to me with that group. Right. So yeah, but the way things are now, heck yeah, I'd watch.
Yeah, see, I think the whole COVID situation makes it even more watchable this year. I think people will be starved for something.
Yeah, to your scenario, John, if everybody is there that was listed and being promoted, I think people will watch it, because if it's going to be on ESPN, that means we're still not having a full slate of sports back at that time. So I think Vols fans there'll be some interest in it. Look, if it was normal, maybe people kind of sample in or whatever, but I think people would get into it. And let's see how they build it and advertise it and how much momentum it gets prior to it actually starting.
Well, the ratings have been going up for this thing the last couple of years, interestingly enough. So it has been growing. Now, what you touch on, they play at different regional sites. And one of the sites is scheduled to be Jackson, Tennessee, and I'm guessing that's where the Tennessee team would be playing. But will they move them all to one location to be safer? Who knows?
Right.
And certainly you also, when you look at the list of teams, I forget which one of you, it might have been you that said this earlier, it's anybody that wants to put together a team can put together a team. That's why this is an all Vols. I know that Aaron Kraft had an Ohio State team up there. Vol fans will remember the Kraft family from barbecues gone by. There was an Ohio State team that played in this thing. But it could be anybody. It's a little like, if you've seen the movie Dodgeball, it's a little like you're going to see Average Joe's Gym out there. You don't know who you're going to be playing. So lighten the paint, I don't know. If you're playing another college team like yours is built, that could be a problem. But if you're playing
North Carolina, I think in one year had one. I'm just sitting here thinking of White Men Can't Jump and Marcus Johnson having the hood and going and then running to play the pickup game.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this sounds like in a way.
Well, it is, except with $2 million on the line, supposedly.
If you get to the finish line.
If you win the thing.
And by the way, in that graphic, that top 5, along with Bobby Mays, I think that's what would be your starting 5. You got a couple of the post players that you mentioned there. That's what I would think. Who knows how the shape they're in their game at that time, too.
Vince Ferrara, Chuck Cavaleras, Josh Ward was here. Thanks to them. Thanks to you. Happy Mother's Day. And thanks for supporting all our sponsors. They need it right now, so get out there and take care of them. Thank you, and take care of yourself. Be safe.